This is going to be Echo's go home video. It's going to have all of Echo's commands in it and how to demonstrate them. Don't mind Echo, she is a little bit muddy because it's been muddy out with this weather. In this clip, I wanted to share with you some of her leash walking. So we always practice that nice, this way Echo, loose leash walking with very communicative, big communication on that leash walking. So when we change direction, I tell her this way. If she goes out in front of me, I tell her easy. If I slow down, I expect her to match her pace, see her looking up at me. I want to tell her good girl when she's doing that because I want those behaviors. If I speed up, she's willing to speed up with me. And then I'm going to slow back down, easy, good girl. And she is watching me do that and figuring out what pace we're going. I don't mind if she's out in front of me a little bit. I don't mind if she's behind me a little bit or sniffing around, as long as she's not pulling on that leash. Once she starts pulling, I'm going to give her an and correct her back to where I want her and reward her when she's there. This way. Good girl. This way. Good job. Good girl. There you go. Good girl. She's a super sweet girl, super fun, super goofy. Good. I'll have her do some sits for me. I brought some treats. Let me just pull some out of my pocket here. Oh, you know what I have, don't you? You got mud all over your face, girl. Okay, you ready? Come here. Echo, sit. Good. Gave her that sit command of the gesture up, almost like you're raising her nose to the sky. And then down, telling her down, almost pressing her nose to the ground. Good girl. Echo. Sit. Good. She dropped a few crumbs, so she's just slipping down. Good. You can even point to the ground as long as you're just gesturing to the ground. Come. Yes. Sit. Good. Down. Good job. Good girl. And then I'll show you a sit, stay, and a down stay as well. So I'll have her go into the sit, stay, sit. Good. Stay. I'm going to give her a treat. Stay. Good. Telling her stay, flat open hand, telling her to stay. Good. Stay. Stay. Okay. Good. I'll do it again. Sit. Stay. I don't want her to go into a down or a different position like standing up. I would correct her, tell her to sit and stay again. That way she knows she's still in that command. It's very structured. I want her to hold this position until I give her the release word. Sit. Stay. Good. She thought about going into a down, but then she realized that I was only asking for that sit. Okay. Good girl. Sorry for the wind. Good. And it's getting better. So I'll have her do some down stays now once we're going to face this way to the wind. Echo. Down. Telling her down and then stay. Just like that. Flat open hand into a stay. Now she is to stay there until I give her the release word. Sorry, that was my hair. Good girl. Stay. Lots of noises out here, lots of distractions. I want her to be able to hold this when I give her that command. Say we're in a store or in a setting where she cannot break away. I don't want her to be able to think she can break away. I'm going to go up and reward that nice behavior. I like what I'm seeing. Stay. Oh no, I just dropped a whole bunch of treats. Down. Sorry, you can't eat all of these. Nope, nope, nope. You may stay in that stay. Stay. So she's still in that stay. I don't want her to break away. Close this bag back up because I did drop it all out, but that's okay. Good. Stay. That was good though. She did say, down. Good. Stay. So I did point to the ground and I gave her that down to correct that, and she went right back into a down. If she didn't go into a down, I would go up and put her back into that down because I want her to follow through and I want her to know that a down stay means a down stay. Okay. Good girl. Good job, Echo. I'm going to pull that leash back out this way. There we go. Good girl. Echo. here, right here. What are you doing, you goofy girl? I was trying to give you a treat. Good girl. She is very fun and very silly. Just like this, she's not pulling me. I don't want her to pull me. If she does, I'll tell her, As you can see, she respects that very well. She knows what it means. And she knows that means that's not what she's supposed to be doing. So she corrects herself, which I love. Good job. Good girl. Easy. Easy. Good. But that was just a little bit of Echo's training. We'll go inside and move on to the other aspects and commands that we have down pat. What are you doing? But yeah, that's just a little bit about Echo and some of her commands. We'll continue on to the other ones inside.
Do you want to play some recall games? Yes.
So when she's distracted, getting busy, I want to get her attention first. Echo, come. Yes, good girl. Give her that reward when she gets to me. Good job. Good girl. Now she knows I have treats, so she might not want to leave me alone, but that's okay. Echo, come. Yes, good girl. Oh, she is on a treat or a scent train because there's some tomatoes someone dropped over there. Echo, come. Yes, good girl. You realize tomatoes don't taste good. I just want her to know that always paying attention to me is what I want her to do. I never want her to get distracted and me not be able to recall her back. So it is good. She has a great nose on her and loves to smell around. I want to get her attention first. Once her eyes are on me, that's when I'm going to recall her back. Echo, come. Yes, good girl. Good job. Good girl. Now, we have done multiple training sessions here with other dogs, so she does smell some of the other dogs' treats that have been dropped. Echo, come. Yes, good girl. Good job. Good girl. Good girl. Echo, come. Yes, good girl. Good job. Echo, come. Yes, good girl. Always getting their attention. You never want to recall them if they are paying attention to something else. You want to make sure they're... So in this clip, we are going to be doing Echo's kennel and weight commands. Now you have lots of other dogs in the room with us because this was the only semi-empty room that someone wasn't using for this video. So I have my crate right here. I'm going to tell Echo to get into the kennel by just pointing to the kennel and telling her kennel. Now Echo loves her kennel. Here, skedaddle. She loves her kennel. She loves going in here and just kind of hanging out. She is great in her kennel. Just loves to sit there. It's almost like a comfort space. Oh. I'm going to tell her to wait. Open that door up. Okay. Good girl. Give her that reward. Here, go. Echo, come. Good. Shut that door. You guys, come over here. Here, you want this? Go over there. Now, okay. Moving them out of the way. Grabbing some more treats. Nope. Stay over here. Place. Okay. Sorry for being so chaotic. Telling her to wait. Wait. Okay. Good girl. Come. Have her go back in there one more time. Place. Place. You two now. Go in place. Place. And I'm just going to sit in place for this. So. Place. Telling her to wait. Wait. Okay. Good girl, Echo. Not you guys. Oh boy. So kennel and weight, very easy, very versatile for this command. You can use it for multiple different things, going in and out of the car, through this up and down the street, crossing the road, different things like that. It's super easy and super important to have to know that she can just wait anywhere, going through doorways, different things like that. Echo is very good at this command and has a fun time doing it as well. With all of her commands she loves to do. She really likes training. So we're gonna move on. We're gonna do her place command next. In this clip, we are going to be doing Echo's place command. So I have her bed right here with us. Come, I'm gonna call her to me. Take her leash. Echo, place. Good girl. Give her that reward. Now she can have a toy on her place bed. That's perfectly fine. I don't mind her having a toy, a long-term treat on there if she'd like. The place command is pretty mildly structured, so the only thing she can't do is get off the bed. She can sit, lay down, stand up, spin around, whatever she wants to do, as long as she stays on that bed until I give her release word. I'm gonna go up and give her a reward since she's in there or on there and being good and content, which I like. Good place. Good place, Echo. Good girl. This command is very handy for, say you have people coming into the home, you need her to kind of stay content on there. That's perfectly fine. Doing the dishes, eating dinner, that's also okay. It's really, really useful and very easy and, sorry about the dog barking, very easy and almost a necessity because you want her to be able to stay content in an area. That way she's not getting into stuff or going up and jumping on people. Even though Echo doesn't jump, some people don't like to be bombarded by a dog when they walk in. So I'm going to step outside for a second. Place, reminding her place. Good girl. Good girl, Echo. Good job. I can go over and praise her and pat her. Place. Just reminding her, place, place. Place as I walk away again. Good girl. Okay, for the release word. Okay. Good girl. Good job. Place. Good. Putting her up on place again. Now she can stay up to this up on this command for up to 30 minutes to an hour. Now I do recommend starting in a little bit shorter increments when she does come home, just to ensure she understands how you are doing the command and understands it in a new environment. We do practice this other places, like outside and in different stores, but with a new family, she's going to have to learn kind of how you guys are doing it. I will give you the rundown and demonstration of how to do it and set you guys up for success as well as Echo, but to ensure that she stays very successful with all of this, making sure she doesn't break away during these commands, just telling her if she does, picking her up, putting her back on there, taking the leash, pulling her back to the bed, telling her place again, sets her up for success and follow through. You always want to make sure she follows through, but shorter increments help build up her ability to do it with you guys, as long as she can do it here. And I can, like, say I want to sit down, I can sit down, different things like that to kind of entice her to come off of that bed. Walk around. Okay. Good girl. I always want to give the release from a short distance away as well. I don't want to be super far away, just because if you do give her the release word from a far away distance, it almost builds up anticipation, and you don't want her to not be able to do the command or hold it for a long period of time. If you do that, it does get harder because they anticipate you releasing them from such a far distance that they start automatically releasing themselves. Good girl, Echo. But that was Echo's commands and all of them, how she does them, how we do them, and then when we come home, or when she comes home, I will go over all of her commands with you, have you demonstrate them, and give you guys any tips or tricks that you need to do them with Echo. That way you guys are all set up for success. I hope this helps, and I'm excited to bring her home to you guys. She's going to be the bestest girl.